can or not. Um, Here we go. Welcome to the Dark News, where we talk about crazy shit and we get pretty in deep about it. Um, I decided to do this here today. What's going on, man? It seems like the world's getting really crazy. Keeps getting really crazy, man. Um, so did y'all hear about Ukraine? Supposedly Ukraine did not attack Russia. Supposedly it was somebody else that attacked Russia. Did y'all hear about that? That's crazy. Hey, I'm about to walk around, man. There we go. Let me get out of here. All right. So supposedly, Ukraine wasn't the one that attacked Russia. Supposedly, somebody else did, and at least that's what Ukraine is saying. Ukraine is saying they were too busy defending their country when they didn't have no time to attack them. So who had the time to attack them? U.S., NATO, Georgia. I mean, who attacked Russia on Ukraine's border? That's the weird part. Ukraine's border. Estonia, the Baltic states. Did they do it? It's weird. So that's making me think like, okay, what's really going on? Are they already at war with each other? Like, are they already in? Because there's already been some red flags that I've seen, because there's so many jets flying out of the sky and crashing, so much difficulties in the military by just doing exercises. So it's everywhere now. You can actually just look that up. Look that one up. Yeah, that one. That's all over DuckDuckGo, Google, everything. So now we got Russia investigating this. And what happens if Russia blames the West? That's the conversation we gotta have. What happens when Russia blames the West? Ooh, boy. Something to think about, because they already been up in the bunkers. They already been acting weird. They already been really aggressive with Ukraine. They're talking about not even what did I say? Not even going easy on Ukraine anymore. So yeah, it's really looking like it's NATO. I mean, NATO probably is the only one that can get through Russia's defense systems, because Russia got the most advanced. So it would have to have been the United States or someone. And if you look at the video, yeah, a helicopter shoots, but another missile comes out of nowhere. That's the one that puts the big boom. That was a big boom. That wasn't just some little boom. That was a boom. So, and now, of course, Ukraine ain't gonna claim it, because they're like, oh shit, man, they're fucking Russia up. Shit, I ain't trying to get nuked. Poland ain't gonna claim it. Yeah, man, it's looking like it's getting down there, man. It's getting down there. Oh, hello, Off Grid. Hello, Off Grid. One of my favorite ones, man. So we have that. We have the video of the helicopter. We have a missile that comes like right after the helicopter hits the area, and that whatever that missile is, man, it just blows that oil import right up. Then we have Finland. Finland's getting ready to join, or they're talking about joining NATO, because all of their people are on board. Like, I think 60% of their people are on board for it. So we have that. We have the Senate coming out today. I was talking about this on my TikTok live earlier. The Senate coming out and saying that a lot of the information from 19 was inaccurate. So a lot of the deaths, a lot of everything that was going on was a hoax. So to hear two Senate members come out and tell you that the whole thing that you've been told for the last 2 years was a hoax, it's ridiculous. So what have we been doing? Preparing for World War III, right? Because that's where all the deployments are coming over the sea. Um, I just read on 24/7 War News about Ukraine saying it wasn't them that hit Russia. So that's another thing that we have to talk about. Because I'm like, all right, where does that leave us? Where does that leave us? Because what if Russia blames the West and say, hey, then y'all were the ones that did it? Because no other country, Georgia wouldn't attack us. Moldova wouldn't attack us. So it's about to get out of hand. Really out of hand. All right. What else was we supposed to? Is this live going good? I feel like the views keep going really up and then it goes really down. So I wonder if people can hear me on here. Can you guys hear me? Everybody hear me clearly? It's already started. Okay, I see the comments. Russia will blame. Yes, yes. Okay, I'm making sure everybody can hear me. All right. Windy, but we are here. Yes, Windy. Okay. If it's windy, let me get in the car. Yes, Off Grid is here. My favorite newsman. Him and Blue7 and Israeli. Man. Welcome to the family, man. All right, let me get in here. Hopefully it's better and you guys can hear me without all the wind. Okay. So, yeah, so we have all that going on overseas. Things just getting out of hand. Turkey still trading with Russia, still going all in with Russia. We have what's the other one? Japan and Russia getting ready to fight over the Kuril Islands. Japan saying Russia is illegally holding the Kuril Islands. So Japan's claiming all of it now. Y'all know they had to split after they fought over this island. And now Japan's like, no, everywhere that's occupying, that Russia's occupying is part of our Kuril Islands. So they're not ready to fight it off. And I hope people are waking up to this. I'm going to try to make this broadcast a little clear because y'all know I got a potty mouth. But yes, a lot is about to happen, man. And people, y'all got to wake up to this, man. If Russia goes on any more fronts of war, they're going to have to resort to nuclear weapons. And that's not what people want to hear, but that's what people need to know. If Russia has... Dang, it keeps freezing out. Can you guys hear me? I don't know why it's freezing out. But yeah, if this Russia is going to have to resort to nuclear weapons. And when they do that, the world's going to be, dang it. Darn it. This is when I was outside. Ah, crap. Lagging real bad. There it goes again. I might have just walk around. Hopefully this is a little better. I'll try to cover it up as best. When are you going live off grid? Oh, now y'all gonna use me to get off grid's live. Oh man. Hello guys. I don't think it's going to get out of hand. Everyone has started saying that it's going to get out of hand. True invasion hasn't happened for a long time. That is true. So, look, in my opinion, I think something is about to go down. It's just too many signs. NATO is built about the 200 Marines that's going over there with the 10 Hornet order that we know of, because they're constantly still sending troops over there. We have a lot of military equipment going over there. It's inevitable. What did Russia ask for by the end of last year? They wanted security guarantees. What did Russia get? Nothing. They got a big frozen. Oh man, this is bad. My service has been horrible today. Sorry guys. I said it was going to be. Oh yeah, yeah. Then we got food shortages. Yep, Biden did say there was going to be food shortages. Biden said we're all going to suffer from this because Russia is like really big on oil imports, and they're really big on giving gas out to the world. I mean, to Europe. To Europe already paid, so they postponed it to mid-April to beginning of May, possibly. But they said the earliest they would cut the gas off is mid-April if they did not pay. Now, this could also be a head game because Russia does not want to fight the full might of NATO. Of course they would not. I mean, it's like 30 countries versus one, plus the countries in the EU that would probably jump into this. So, and then you got China on their side, you got Iran, you got North Korea, Venezuela, Cuba, who else? Syria, Belarus. So Russia don't want to fight all of them head on. Europe is there. Even if China was helping, China would most likely go after the Indo-Pacific, Australia, Japan, and Philippines, and of course Taiwan. So right now, China is saying that the United States and NATO is doing all this because they're the ones that told Russia back then if they got rid of the Soviet Union, they agreed not to go eastward and expand on Russia's doorstep. They did that anyway. They did that anyway and started expanding on Russia's doorstep. Just pretty much said an F you. So China came out in a statement, not only putting sanctions on our officials from going there, but also saying that you guys tricked Russia. You guys tricked the Soviet Union. You told them if they disbanded, you would not expand east. And what are you doing? And they have a point. They have the Baltic states. They have Poland. They have Bulgaria. They have Hungary. They have Greece. They have Turkey. They have all these members right on Russia's doorstep. And this was before. This was before they went into Ukraine. And I guess people forget that Kiev was built by Russians. By Russians. The Russians built Kiev. You can look it up. That's Ukraine's capital. And at one point, they were part of the Soviet Union. So you told Russia to back off. And you're doing the exact same thing they were doing. You're expanding the United States. Now I'm talking about America because they lead NATO. They're expanding and absorbing all these countries and moving all their equipment right by Russia's border. So they're not thinking about, well, all these countries are a threat because all these countries are getting stuff from the United States. They're getting our weapons. They're getting all our advanced stuff. Germany has United States nukes there. UK, they got their own nukes. France got their own nukes. So you got all these guys pointing at Russia. They go into the Mediterranean Sea. They go into the Black Sea. The Sea of Azov. They're all over the place. And you don't expect them to get mad. Because I swear to you, if Russia came down to Mexico or came to Canada or was chilling in Cuba or Venezuela right now with their missiles pointed at the United States, we would never hear the end of it. We would never hear the end of it. Like, oh my gosh, look at this. Look what the Russians are doing. Look at them. They're pulling up on our coast. They're being so aggressive. But now we need a false flag to get into this fight. They hate that Russia's doing this to Ukraine and trying to get them labs and getting all the dirt on Biden now. Because once that shit get out, it's over. It's over for Biden. They're already talking about Hunter. The investigation of Hunter Biden is about to bring Biden down. They're already scared of the elections. What's next? What else do you guys got to hide? Something's about to go down. And it looks like they're willing to risk World War III. They're just slowly sleepwalking their way into there. They're sleepwalking their way into World War III. They're going to cause some kind of false flag, or they're going to make Russia use a nuke. Once Russia uses a nuke and all that radiation into NATO territory, it's over. Or they hit Chernobyl, the nuclear plant, it's over. They're backing down for a reason. They could be preparing a major attack, and we wouldn't even know. It would just shake the world, just like this whole war has been doing so far. crazy how this world's getting, man. And it's still people that'll swear to this day that nothing's going on. It's just a beautiful day, and I'm just some Russian spy telling you guys all this bull crap. Like, oh man, I'm about to um, I'm gonna hop right back on live. I'm about to go to a better location where I could talk without it interrupting and me having to code. So I'm gonna hop right back on here. Um, you already know my motto: love, peace, and unity. Find your higher power, man. Find Jesus, find God, because we don't know how much time is left and what's about to go down. Every country over in the Middle East practically high alert. You got France on high alert. You got NATO on high alert. You got the United States on high alert. You got Russia on high alert. You got China being aggressive now. So something's definitely going down, and something's overdue. So we're going to talk a little more about this when I come back on. I'm going to look a couple more things up before I hit that destination. I'm going to go right back live. Much love, guys. I'll be right back.